What is going on, everyone? Welcome back in here to the channel. Explain Ben right here on YouTube. Glad to see all of you back. First and foremost, please do consider hitting that like button. Helps a lot. Share it out on your social medias and subscribe to the channel. Once again, that helps out a lot. And always appreciate all the support that we get here on this channel. So, I was not going to do this video necessarily. I think I've said that about a few now, but I decided to go ahead and do it. Um, and relax. We've said, hey, we're gonna go filming. We are. We have something set up maybe this weekend. If not, at least the next weekend, we're gonna go film 2 or 3 spots. So relax. New stuff's coming out. New stuff is gonna be coming out. So the whole point of this video, much like the title that you are seeing, is that I have noticed personally that a lot of channels I used to watch are dead. Like, they just don't post anymore. They don't go live, they don't do anything. And I've begun to believe urban exploring is dead. The thrill of it, the excitement is gone, at least on YouTube. Let me clarify that, at least on YouTube. So there are a bunch of people I've known and know, but they moved to other platforms. On YouTube, it's dead. You have your channels that have the million subs plus and all that good stuff. Great. They do what they do. They're going to get the views. They have over 1 million subscribers. Cool. No problem. But for the smaller channels, Urbex is dead. I hate to say it because that's what we build this channel on. We have ventured into so many different avenues, but Urbex has become kind of the 75% of it, I would say. A little history recap here for those, especially the newer viewers. If there's some of the original viewers, by all means, you guys know where this channel started. This channel started out as HGT. Yes, I had to pronunciate that specifically. HGT. Houston Ghost Trackers. That lasted about 2 months. And then I changed the name because I realized I was not going to sit and listen for 8 hours over like audio recordings for EVPs. My equipment was so old, and I was not going to update to new equipment. That shit's expensive. Look into how much a voice recorder is. Holy shit! If you want a good one, the new up to date ones. Oh my god, like $500. Not happening. So the channel became Exploring with Ben. And we started mixing Urbex with creepy places, basically. I guess that's the simplest way I can put it. And then after I met Sam, probably 2-3 months in, more than that, maybe 4 or 5 months into him and I filming together, I changed the title to Exploring with Ben and Sam. And here we are, almost 6 years later. So there you go. I mean, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You see it? You see it? There you go. So, but I've noticed a lot of channels that I used to watch have disappeared. There are always the pop-ups here and there. Like when I say smaller channels, I'm talking like the 100 subscriber channels. They'll pop up for like a month, do 2 or 3 videos, and then they just disappear. I think they give up, which I understand. It's frustrating building a channel on YouTube, but Urbex is such a niche audience, it's such a small percentage of people that watch for that. Hence why we mixed it to haunted, abandoned, exploring, travel, kind of broad audience. Um, but I also saw from a friend channel of mine. Um, we've talked. Like, we're not buddy buddy or anything. They also had stopped posting stuff for a while, and they put out a community post basically explaining their issues. I'm sorry, I got a phone call, so I was staring at my phone, seeing who it was. Drunk call, I'm sure. But yeah, so they had posted a community post and said this is the reason they haven't posted recently. They have some filmings, they were doing the editing and stuff. So I wanted to deep dive into why I think their post is correct in a way. First and foremost, if we're not posting new material, it's not that we don't love what we do or we're not excited to do it. I want that to be first, clear right out the gate. It's that life happens, right? So they specified, hey, we do this, we edit, we put it out, it gets so many little views, and I 100% can agree with them on that. Is that when you put the time and effort and money into doing these videos and you don't get any like quote unquote return, I understand that 100%. Completely understand why it can become almost demoralizing. Like, why do we keep doing this stuff? And so, for instance, like, I'll put in maybe a tab up here somewhere, one of the channels you can go watch one of the videos. Rather, there was a place we went to. We found it on a whim. It was like a Tuesday night. We're like, Google looks good. The map looks cool. Yeah, that looks like that building. Awesome. Let's go. Where is it? Northern Georgia. 16 hours away, almost. That Friday night, we were on the road nonstop, there and back to film the spot, not even knowing 100% sure if we could do it or see it. That's what Urbex is. Urbex is exploring and taking risks. And so then when you don't get a return on that quote unquote investment, it can become demoralizing. I 100% understand that sentiment they had. The other one is, like they said, because of that, they get burnt out. It's tiring. I just said 16 hours almost each way. So 32 hours round trip and filming, and you're driving nonstop. That's exhausting for anyone. Doesn't matter how much caffeine or coffee you drink, that's exhausting. And then you're exploring and sweating and you're dirty and it's just nonstop. Also, that place, I almost got my nuts crushed in the fence climbing over it. Federal building. Damn double gates. But, so I get that sentiment too. You kind of get burnt out a little bit. And that's kind of the mode we've been in a little bit is we've been trying to just kind of recuperate and reset. Obviously outside of the whole TFIL thing, which that was just an opportunity and came up and you had to do it. But as into driving places and filming, yeah, we're just kind of burnt out a little bit too. And then the other thing was expense. And expense kind of you can take that multiple ways. You can say, hey, life expenses, travel expenses, and that's all fair. No matter which way you want to see it as, it's fine. I look at it as all inclusive. So I just had to put like over $3,000 into my car. Because I don't want Sam to burn up his car doing it. My car has been all over the country. Um, she's got a sweet like 165,000 miles. Just wait till that 200,000 mile anniversary birthday party that I'm going to throw for her. Oh, it's going to be a beauty. But that's cheaper than buying another car and sending yourself into 4 or 5 years of payments. So, point is, it costs a lot. Travel, 32 hours round trip. That fuel costs a lot. The equipment costs a lot. Then with the burnout, the editing afterwards, you then have to come back, load up all the camera footage, and go through and edit it. And I'm not even saying I'm the greatest editor by any stretch of the imagination, but you still got to go through it and do all that and cut a lot of it out, So it does take time. You get burnout. It's expensive. And then again, when you don't get a return on it, you feel kind of unsure if you're doing the right thing. I kind of look at it as like music. Obviously, I have music equipment behind me. I have albums I've helped write and record. None of it's ever gone anywhere. Does it stop me from wanting to play music? No. No. I will continue to try to always play music and write stuff, and same as Urbex. I will personally. But I understand why a lot of the channels I've seen have moved on to other platforms or just gave up. I understand 100%. But I want to remind the people here that are watching this, we're not done. We're not going anywhere. I've said this multiple times. Sometimes you just need a reset, a little break, and kind of reevaluate things. And that's what we're doing. But we do have some new filming coming up probably this weekend and or at least the following weekend. And we will be back with new material. But I just wanted to kind of touch base because it is alarming that I do feel that a lot of the Urbex stuff is dying. And that's a shame because there's so many great places that we still are looking forward to going and seeing. And as always, trying to bring you guys along through video. And I really hope you guys will stick around and continue to enjoy these locations, potentially for the last time before they get like torn down or, you know, demolished basically. So I hope that you guys enjoy it, and hopefully I will continue to get to interact with you all. And that's all I have to say today. So I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest, so to say. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video in the comment section. Comment below what you think about Urbex and its future, maybe, as well as, again, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share this out on your social medias. It helps grow the channel, just promotes it. I appreciate it. Helps a lot. And otherwise, we will see you guys in the next video. All of you have a great day.